Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Fletcher will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Rajai Davis now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, center fielder Rajai Davis.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, you start a new series coming off of sweeping the other one. You're feeling good right now. The confidence is high. The guys were excited. Talking to them before the game, batting practice seemed upbeat. They had the music popping, and they were loose, ready to go. So I look for this streak maybe to run for a while.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. One looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the screwball for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So now it's Mark Canha. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And he lays off there 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. Maybe the best palm ball he's thrown, and that'll end it. 1 left for Oakland. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Johnny Bench.
And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Bernal is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Second baseman.
Junior Lake standing in. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo home run here for Junior Lake. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Couple of hits and 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now the 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Eddie Murray. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Yogi Berra, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Heading out towards shallow right. Bernal is there, and the inning is over. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas. Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Vogt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And the screwball got him swinging, one gone.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Digging in, Devin Bernal. He was responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Bell fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Buddy Bell. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Buddy Bell.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
Stepping in, Darwin Barney. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bernal moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Trevor Plouffe. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Trevor Plouffe.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Home ball doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's the pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Johnny Bench. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Johnny Bench.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Smoke toward third. There's Ploop. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Junior late. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. 0-1, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Plouffe fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they're up 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Davis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite on the palm ball in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Eddie Murray. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Murray.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Rosales backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled to the right side. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Buddy Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. It's the Rangers 1 and the A's nothing. Settling in now, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Stephen Vogt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind in the count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Flowers is under it, and he'll put it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Devin Bernal.
At the plate, Devin Bernal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Now in the box, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fielder, Tyler
First
Flowers.
pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Bernal is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Darwin Barney, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now batting, Lucas Duda. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trevor Plouffe. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Plouffe.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler to start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Rosales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
To 2-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Bench. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. Hot shot to third. Kloof has it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Junior late. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, he was motoring around those bases and had every intention of stretching this into a triple. That is until the ball hopped over the fence for a ground rule double.
Digging in once again, Eddie Murray. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Arlington. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So now it's Mark Canha. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Oakland, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Devin
Now
Bernal.
at the plate, Devin Bernal. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Outside with the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Yogi Berra. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
third baseman.
Striding into the box, Buddy Bell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Darwin Barney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Texas. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in, Trevor Plouffe. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Palm ball swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison to this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. So striding forward now, Adam Rosales, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Rajai Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Barney is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Coming to the plate now, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled right back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Second baseman
Johnny Bench has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Junior Lake standing in. He swings and lines it to left. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 28.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And this will land foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. Still tied. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lined back over second, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Woo, that's one of those you chuck and duck. He just smoked that ball right back up the middle.
Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis. Finished strikeout victim twice in this one. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Jared Hoyer.
So striding in, Mark Canha, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Low with the palm ball there, 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Joey Wendell will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Digging in, Devin Bernal, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Down the first baseline. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jared Hoying will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 37.
Josh Fegley is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Fegley.
Now batting, Eddie Murray. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Semien is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoying waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Rangers.
Digging in and looking for more, Buddy Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bernal ranging back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So stepping in, Adam Rosales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Barney gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains tied 1-1. Daniel Colon comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Daniel Colon.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Tyler Flowers.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
At the plate, Darwin Barney. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Here's Lucas Duda now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now in the box, Johnny Bench. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, second baseman, Junior Late.
Stepping into the box, Junior Late. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. Flowers heads for the plate, and the Rangers are going to win this one walk-off style.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Fletcher gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, working all the way into extra innings in this start. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.